What's up, everybody coming in? Hello, everybody. Make sure you like the live, okay? Make sure you like the live when you come in. Hope y'all are having a great morning this morning. I'm just doing a channeled message this morning, taking y'all on the walk. I know the cards are cool, but I figured this one I'd just do channeled while I'm walking. If y'all want to help me reach my gift goal, it is those boxing gloves up at the top, okay? I would greatly appreciate it. I won my appeal, y'all. I won my appeal from yesterday. I usually never win appeals, so I was like shocked, honestly. Absolutely shocked. Okay. Thank you, Leah. I am taking a walk, yes, definitely. These little doggies right here. Hopefully everybody's doing well today. For everybody just coming in, if y'all want to help me reach my gift goal, is the boxing gloves at the top, okay? Oh, hi, puppy. Oh. All right, so I definitely have been picking up on this message the last couple days and was kind of wondering how I was going to present this, I guess. But for a lot of you, I know that you have been looking for guidance, and at some times when we're a little less awakened, you know, we first start waking up or we're trying to seek answers, we go to certain people to try to get readings or try to get information about what we need to do, what's going on in the background, things like that, right? Well, I'm picking up on somebody who went and got a reading from either a tarot reader, someone with cards, or some type of psychic medium. Thank you, Donna. Now, this woman decided to use your energy, you giving consent for her to give you a reading or do her mediumship or whatever. And what she did is she decided to be deceitful, to go into your energy and try to not only block your blessings, but steal your blessings from you. Now, I feel like whoever you were, if this has already happened to you, this has been going on for quite a long time without your knowledge. But something told you after a reading or two not to go back to this person. And that was your intuition and God and your soul, by the way. But I'm also hearing for some of you, this could end up coming up. So be careful who you're getting readings from out here, or you're letting do mediumship shit for you, because I'm picking up on a woman specifically. And what this woman has done, is doing, or is going to do, is she's going to try to sit and block all your blessings. She is going to try to shut down your gifts. Now, for some of you, this woman knew someone that was an enemy of yours, and I feel like at the time this was a hidden enemy, but they were instructed by some type of like lower level deity and whoever knew them to do this to you, is what I heard, okay? Now, this woman does not believe in God whatsoever. She will be the first one, though, to tell you that if you say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, or you use Jesus' name, that deities will run from it. And the way she'll explain it is, she'll say, oh, well, you know, if you say, and she'll kind of giggle when she tells you, she will giggle when she tells you that demons run from the name of Jesus, is what I heard, okay? But this woman is actually not a legitimate tarot reader. She's not a light worker whatsoever like she claims to be. She is actually a witch. Good morning, everybody. This woman is actually a very dark witch who just knows how to throw the name of Jesus around. And if you end up trying to get a mentorship from this person, or you did, is what I'm hearing, what she's actually going to do, end up trying to get a mentorship from this person, or you did, is what I'm hearing, what she's actually going to do is this woman is going to breadcrumb you. She's going to breadcrumb you, and she's not going to tell you shit that you need to know, is what I'm hearing. What she's actually going to do is tell you what she wants you to know, which some of the things that she tells you are going to be accurate, like to protect yourself, is what I heard. But what she's actually going to do is, while she's giving you information, she is going to do a spell or some type of witchcraft to make sure that every time you use this protection mechanism, or every time you call on the name of Jesus, she is going to curse it so that it's completely blocked out. So that when you actually do try to protect yourself or level up or use your gifts, you're going to be blocked from doing so. Because she is literally a fucking witch in disguise. Now, the other information she's going to give you is completely useless or completely false, is what I'm hearing. I'm picking up on a woman who's a little bit older. So she could be anywhere from 40 to late 50s. For some of y'all, this is somebody who's in their 30s, so just be careful. So that age range from, I want to say 35 to late 50s is going to be the age of this woman, because that's what I'm picking up. For someone, this woman, I'm seeing her, and she kind of reminds me of what Droopy the dog, for y'all who know, she kind of reminds me of what Droopy the dog, for y'all who know Droopy the dog, the cartoon, what Droopy the dog would look like. And she has glasses. Okay, to describe people with cartoon characters. I feel like that's a gift, boo, okay? That's a freaking gift to be able to do that kind of shit. But that's for somebody, that's what she's gonna look like. For someone else, she's gonna be like a African American lady, and she's gonna be older, and she's going to be very well skilled. Her skill set is wide variety, is what I heard. She does protection work. She is like a medium. She talks to the dead or whatever, is what I heard. But the thing you're going to notice about this woman is she likes to pull crystals on you as well. She'll pull crystals for you, and the crystals she's pulling for you are completely accurate to be able to help you with protection along your journey, getting higher knowledge. But again, just like I said, she's going to curse these crystals and say for example, any tourmaline that this person uses, let it not protect them, let it do the opposite. Because this woman is really out for blood. That's how I want to say it. Whoever you are definitely a light being. And this is, I'm hearing, this is a dark high priestess. Sorry, I was letting that person pass by. This is a dark high priestess. She's been doing this to people for many years. She'll probably tell you something like, she's been in the game doing readings and all that shit for about 20, 30 years, somewhere around there, because I'm getting this is an extensive period of time. So for a lot of you, this woman's older than you, or she's older. But I want y'all to definitely be careful of who you're going to. And I feel like I preach about this all the time, but it's because we all need a little bit of a reminder. For those of y'all coming in, if you want to help me reach my gift goal, it's those boxing gloves at the top, and I would greatly appreciate it, y'all. Make sure you like the video. But this woman, it's like when she does this reading for you, or if she did this reading for you and she gets into your energy, she has done many readings. She has blocked a lot of light beings. She has even attached deities to people, is what I'm hearing. But the thing about your energy is she has not come across many people like you, is what I heard. So her envy, her jealousy is definitely going to take over, and she is going to try to do everything and anything to stop you. But the weird thing about her is it's almost like once you stop going to her, what's going to happen is you're going to completely forget for quite a long time that you even went to this person, because they don't want you to know that they're attacking you. Good morning, everybody coming in. They don't want you to know that they're attacking you. That's the whole deal. Is this person likes to stay healed, likes to stay concealed, likes to stay hidden, because she definitely knows her shit when it comes to spirituality. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This woman has read a lot of books. I'm picking up that, I don't know if she's married, but I'm hearing like domestic partnership. So if nothing else, like she's in a domestic partnership. But this woman definitely is using witchcraft on this man, because I'm hearing this is a woman who, you know, is interested in men. Let me block this person. I didn't invite you in nothing. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, you demon. The fuck out of my chat. I did not invite you to shit, honey. You will not get in our energy in the name of Jesus. You are rebuked, you fucking demon. See, like that shit right there that girl just sent. Hey girl, thanks for the invite. Nobody invited you into nothing. Those are people right there trying to get into your energy. They're trying to steal from you energetically. And it's funny because as I do this little walk and talk about this practitioner trying to steal energy, somebody does that shit. So that's just a confirmation for me. Good morning, everybody coming in. If y'all want to help me reach my gift goal, it's the boxing gloves. Thank you, love. Appreciate you. Thank you guys for the roses and the gifts. But I'm going to tell you right now, like, this woman is not going to want to let go of your energy. I'm not feeling like this is a family member. This is a practitioner. You might have a family member or a hidden enemy that knows this person. And this woman was definitely like waiting on you. She's known for years before you went to her or you're going to go to her. Like years. Like I'm hearing, I've been expecting you. Okay? So this woman has been plotting and planning, has already kind of set up how she's going to steal from you or how she's going to try. But I'm going to tell you right now, like, this is definitely somebody who, once they get their claws in you, it is hard to get this woman away from you. And she's going to cloak and mask like she's a bunch of other people. And I feel like whoever this message is for, you are definitely attacked by many people. You're hated by many people because of your light and your spiritual gifts. But this woman knows how to shapeshift. She's a fucking weirdo. Like, I'm gonna say that shit right now. You're also gonna notice that when and if you do this reading with her, right before it, you're gonna feel this crazy ass energy surge. And right after it, you are too. This crazy energy surge. Like some shit you have probably never felt before. But then, like a couple hours later, what's gonna happen is you're gonna feel completely drained. Because what she's doing is, it's almost like, I'm getting the analogy of like sitting next to a heater, and this bitch is like hyping you up, heating you up. Look at this, but y'all are protected. Look at this little black rabbit. Check this shit out. It's like sitting next to a heater. Let me see if I can. Y'all are protected. Look at that black rabbit. Sitting next to a heater and getting yourself heated completely up, or sitting in a sauna and being completely like dripping sweat, hot as shit. She's revving up all of your energy so that she does a mass sweep of this energy she's going to get from you. Because I'm going to tell you right now, of this energy she's going to get from you. Because it is, she wants to come in periodically. Because this, I'm going to tell you right now, what it is she wants to come in periodically. Because the more times that she comes into your energy, is for her mask to be ripped off or her face to be revealed. Some of you are definitely praying, is what I heard, multiple times a day and every night, protecting yourself. But make sure that you're praying in the right way. Like, when you're rebuking energy, say like, I rebuke and bind all enemies and energies and entities, seen and unseen, known and unknown. Okay? That's what you need to be doing. Make sure that you're covering all your bases when it comes to prayer. Make sure that you're not afraid to assert your authority and let the divine know, thank you so much, that if somebody comes in your energy, you want them completely banished. You want them absolutely destroyed. Because as much as light beings don't want to be that one to go out and inflict pain or hurt anybody, it is literally y'all against these people. And for real, these people have no consideration for the shit y'all have to get up and do every day, for the children you have to take care of, for the job that you have to work, for the energy that you need to get through your day or to exercise or be healthy. For somebody, a drug dealer sending this witch towards you. This person could be in jail. That's what I heard, okay? Could be a drug dealer you used to know. You may have been close with this person. That's not for everybody. But I'm telling you right now, like, y'all definitely need to be weary of who you're getting these readings from. Because even online, you need to be weary of who you're getting these readings from. Because even online, just a like, just a click, just a say yes if you claim this reading. Like, people aren't realizing, and it's time for a lot of people to wake up. You over there literally saying, yes, I consent to this, I claim this, give somebody access to your energy. It really truly does. Especially those pages that you see and they don't have anybody, like their face is not on there. If their face is not on there and they're doing that shit, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Sam Squanch, second house, you need to be careful this Thursday. Type amen to get your blessings. No, don't do that shit. That is a whole ass trap. Because yes, some of those are like bot profiles, but some of those are energy thieves. Those are energy stealers. My recommendation is, you see that kind of shit, block those profiles and rebuke that shit in the name of Jesus and send that shit right back to that person. Because there are literally people out here watching videos and there's entities and deities attached to this shit, spell works attached to this shit. And this spell work, these deities, these entities, fear, anger, hurt, any low vibrational emotion is going to feed whatever's behind that. Because people are sick, bro. Like, they will do the absolute most to make sure that whoever you are, you don't succeed. Because they feel like they don't have a purpose that is great. They don't have a higher calling. But the crazy thing about it is, like, everybody has a calling. I'm telling you, like, there's so many people in this world that are so focused on other people's shit. Like this practitioner. And this woman doesn't even know that she's about to lose all her clients. That Spirit's about to reveal her to everybody that's gone to her and everybody that'll go to her. Because it takes one word of mouth. Just like when somebody will spread a rumor and someone says, oh, that person's a hoe. These people don't have to know you. They don't have to even be near you. They're going to automatically think you're a hoe. Because somebody else said it. Because they're a bunch of sheeps. They're a bunch of followers. Well, the same thing happens with positivity. You spread word of mouth. And the same thing happens with positivity. You spread word of mouth. And you let people know that there is somebody who is dishonest, who is an energy thief. When you felt like shit after you went to that person, or your whole life started crashing down, that person is felt like shit after you went to that person, or your whole life started crashing down, that person is definitely not somebody to go to. And bro, honestly, I know that block us from somebody to go to. And bro, honestly, I know that block us from calling other people out that are fakes and frauds and witches and warlocks. Block us from calling other people out that are fakes and frauds and witches and warlocks. But there's always ways to get around it. I want to stress to people, I have to tie my shoe real quick. It's not about what you say, it's how you say it. Okay? So if you can find another way to get around calling somebody out, if you can find another way to get around calling somebody out without saying a name, there we go, without saying a name, or, you know, doing anything that can get you in a lawsuit, like a defamation of character lawsuit, do that shit. If you can describe like a defamation of character lawsuit, do that shit. If you can describe that shit, if you can call out their zodiac sign, do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there's so many people, and it pisses me off too. It hits a certain spot in me because, for one, I hate liars. I absolutely do. And for two, the one thing I can't stand is somebody trying to like put somebody in the wrong direction, put somebody on the wrong path, give them inaccurate information. I mean, we all, oh yeah, I'm good. I had to tie my shoe, my bad. we are all definitely, like, we make mistakes and shit sometimes. We make mistakes sometimes, and it's okay to admit that you were wrong or that was misinformation or whatever. But people that intentionally lead people the wrong way, that shit pisses me off. Like, knowing that they have a higher calling, that pisses me off. Because it's like, who the fuck are you to think that you have the right or the authority to fuck up somebody else's blessings or mess up somebody else's life. I'm gonna tell you who those people are. They're insignificant. They're insignificant, trying to take down people that are significant so that they feel like they have some type of purpose in this world, because they're ungrateful. They're never happy with the gifts that they have, the blessings that they get. And some of these people, the crazy thing about it, these ungrateful little shits, is that they had it better than y'all did. They had a family that actually cared, or they get these men or women that actually truly love them or care about them, and they just shit on them. And that is freaking crazy to me. That is crazy to me to be ungrateful for that. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of dark ass people out here that are gonna try to lead y'all in the wrong way and tell y'all misinformation so that you don't know. Thank you, Kelly. So that you don't know what's going on, what's coming next, or what direction to go in. And to me, that shit is foul. That is fucking foul. I feel like all those people should go down. Amen. May their karma come quickly. Because you're a disgusting, vile being to do that kind of shit to somebody else. Especially, thank you, Sunny, for president, right? Especially when somebody is like genuinely coming with vulnerability and trust and their heart open and hoping and praying that you're a good person and you're not going to screw them over. That shit to me, like, we rebuke, bind, and banish all of those type of readers, spiritualists, people in general, and cast them down to the fiery pits of hell. May they fall into the lake of fire in the name of Jesus Christ. Because there's so many people that are coming up right now. I've noticed, like, damn, bro, like TikTok is full, and I mean full, of witches, fake readers, just fake ass people. And to me, I'm like, okay, yeah, so there might be a little bit of money in it, like anything else, because you're working, right? But who are you to want money so bad that you're gonna be like, oh hell yeah, I'll give you a $20 reading? I'm gonna tell y'all right now, for those of you spiritualists that actually are legit, raise your prices if you're a $20 reader. Okay, because to me, when I see somebody reading someone for $20 reading, $5 reading, shit like that, you don't know what energy is. You're going the wrong direction. You're full of fucking shit. Point blank, period. And you have no business doing what you're doing. Because anybody that is a spiritualist that is going to lead you in the right direction, yeah, we're going to be a little bit pricey. But it's because we know our shit. It's because we know our shit. It's because we're going to give you accurate information. And on top of that, that takes a lot of energy from us. That takes a lot of energy from us to make sure that you get the right reading and we're in your energy. So we have to go into the muck. We have to go into the tar of people that are literally sitting there trying to shit up your energy and hold on to you. Yeah, $200, $300 for a 20-minute reading, that's kind of wild, bro. Unless you're reading like celebrities, or I don't know, you know what, some people are worth it. I will say that, because I'm like, there are people out there that are worth it. They're worth that $200, $300. But understand that a lot of people that put those high prices up there, it is because of the fact that we know how valuable our time is. We know how valuable our energy is. But there are some people that will overcharge the shit out of you, and you definitely do not get anything that you're looking for. You don't get anything that you're looking for. My advice is to most people, if there isn't something super important that you need to know about when you're getting a reading, my best advice to you is to go in and just say, read what you see in my energy. Because sometimes you have us focus on certain things, so we're not able to pick up on the things that are most important. But if you do need to know about certain things, like, hell yeah, tell your reader, be like, you know what, I need to know about this. I need to know about this. I need to know what's going on. And the other thing I want to say is, there's some people that, you know, they want to get these readings and they want more information. But the thing about it is, yeah, like a general reading. The thing about it is, some of these things God won't let us see because they're lessons for you, or this is something you're supposed to be figuring out on your own, or it's a test, or it's just none of our business at the time. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because I know there's a lot of people out there, they get frustrated because they don't get shit pinpointed to them, but it doesn't always work like that. It doesn't always work like that. You know what I'm saying? They try to steal energy, but they're not able to steal energy from me. These people try to come up in here, report my lives, block my channel. That's like that thing, the reading I did yesterday that they blocked me for, about the deity and shit. And they tried to say it was because of, what did they say? Oh, misinformation. That's not misinformation. We live in a spiritual world. We always have. But see, the problem with many people is they want to call it misinformation because they don't want to believe. But the funny thing about the people that don't believe in the spiritual realm, in the devil and God and deities, whatever it may be, those are the people that leave their self, render their self the most defenseless, render their self the most vulnerable. This is like my least favorite one, I'm not gonna lie. This is my least favorite one. But it's like so many people in this world don't realize when they go to some of these witches and warlocks, what's happening is, half the time, for one, when you're dealing with evil, evil is going to tell you, they always talk in code. I'm getting like Da Vinci code, that's what I heard. These people literally talk in Da Vinci code. So it's like, you ever seen those videos, for example, where they say, tell me you're a witch without telling me you're a witch? And then they like pull out a candle or do some weird shit. That's how evil works. They will use riddles and rhymes to sit there and literally tell you that they're a witch, or they're going to do spell work on you without even doing it. Half the time, they don't have to tell you, as long as they show you or admit in some way, shape, or form that that's what they're doing. That is enough for them to skate through the cracks. That's why, oh, look at the feather. That's why intuition is so important. I know I'm on point. That's why intuition is so freaking important. That's why being spiritually aware is so important, because there is so much hidden darkness in this world. But I will say, just like there is so much hidden beauty in this world, because just like the dark tries to hide itself, the darkness also tries to hide the beautiful things in this world, to try to keep you in a low vibration, to try to trap you in fear, trauma, sadness. She does talk in riddles. You know what? Honestly, people ask me about politics, and I tell them all the same thing. All those people are full of shit. None of those people are going to deliver on shit. They're all out for their damn self. They're all working for somebody, and they're all puppets. And that's how I feel about damn near everybody in the government, honestly. There's a few good people, I'm sure, in the FBI, in the police department, things like that. But these days, these times we're living in, most of the positions of power are going to people that are nothing but fucking puppets. Agents of the fucking devil, period. But I'm telling y'all, like, be careful who you're listening to out there. There's people literally reading the Bible, doing word magic over people on this app that are concealing it by using God. There are witches out here doing witchcraft that are concealing it by saying they love the Lord, but they serve a different Lord, a different God than we do. People can use a name all they want, but it's about what's in your heart. Oh my God, I think this is the cat from the other day. Shut the hell up. Some of y'all that were on my live, I was telling you about this kitten or whatever. I think it fucking is. I was telling you about this kitten my girls were trying to get me to take home because someone dropped off a litter of kittens, and I think this is it. I think this is the cat I was talking about. Hell nah. Where it followed me for like a whole mile. It's a little black cat too. Up in the bushes. Hold on, let's see. Oh shoot. It's my little homie. Let's see if it's it. Let's see if it's it. Ooh, it might be. I don't know. Let me see. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, it ran behind the little thing. Oh no, I see it. Kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. It's like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like over here in the bushes. I thought about it. I thought about taking it home. I wanted to the other day. Kitty, kitty, kitty. He's like, I don't know you. She's like, I don't know you, bitch. You got a hat on today, boo. No, she's not. He's like, I don't know you. She's like, I don't know you, bitch. You got a hat on today, boo. No, she's not gonna come down. They're actually a sign of protection if they cross from, I can't remember if it's right to left or left to right. But if they cross your path, that can mean good luck. That can mean abundance, spiritual protection from witchcraft. That can mean good luck. That can mean abundance, spiritual protection from witchcraft. But I feel like a lot of people always think like, oh my God, black cats are such a bad omen. They can represent transformation. I know, right? And I took the food out of my backpack yesterday, damn it. But they mean a lot of things. They can be a sign to look inside yourself and really dig down deep, like a sign that you need to do shadow work. They are spiritual protectors. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love black cats too. You have a whole house of black cats. That's badass. That's the other thing I want to say too, is this practitioner, the thing you're going to notice about her, as weird as it is, she has cats. She has a specific cat, whether you've gotten this reading or not yet. She has a specific cat, and she looks like she has, I'm seeing like a home office. So she has like a room that she works from out of her home. That is her office space. Now, when and if you get this reading, or if you got this reading, and it ends up being a video reading, or a video reading, like a video live, or just a regular video, you're gonna see this black cat literally get up, or a cat, period. Could be orange as well, is what I'm hearing. You're gonna see this cat jump on the desk, and she's gonna be like, oh, the cat wants to be in the reading. Nah. Her cat knows she's a crazy ass bitch too. This cat is trying to warn you. Tell me that you're getting A reading from a witch without telling me you're getting a reading from a witch. No, dead ass. A reading from a witch without telling me you're getting a reading from a witch. No, dead ass. Because I'm definitely, it's like this practitioner's in the freaking energy. I feel like she could have used to work at like a shop, like a store, like a spiritual store where you do readings. This might be where this hidden enemy of yours came across this practitioner, was at a shop that she used to work at, like a crystal metaphysical shop. But now this woman works from home. Like, she could have said she left her job. I feel like she got fired. I feel like she got fired because I'm seeing another psychic here. They could have picked up on the fact that this woman was doing witchcraft on people or some type of ritual. She either got a download of this or she walked in on her doing it, one of the two. And this other psychic was like, nah, she's bad news. Like, the shop started losing business. People started coming in and complaining because of her spell work backfires, is what I heard. Shit. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all, like, it's no fucking joke out here right now. These witches and warlocks are trying to do anything they can to take down the divine beings because they don't want anybody healing. Then they don't get the amount of money that they want. If you're healing, if you're actually listening to yourself, that is taking away their business. That's taking away their business. They want these things to backfire on you. They want you to do that love spell that makes that man or that woman obsessed with you, so that person won't go away. Then you have to come back and get more work done. It's almost like going to a tire shop and them poking like a pin-sized hole in your tire, and you're like, oh, I just got new tires. So you think you're good, right? No, little do you know, a couple weeks later, you're right back there spending money for either a whole new set of tires, because that's how you're usually supposed to do it when you buy them, or you're paying to get a whole nother tire. Like when they make these phones and shit to where they'll break on purpose, or they'll be easily hacked, so you have to go to a store and constantly get repairs on these, constantly get upgrades on them. It's the same thing with witchcraft. They constantly are doing things to alter the reality that we're in, or what's going on in our life that they're not supposed to be messing with, so that things can end up backfiring, and then you have to go right back. Because little did you know what I'm saying, people that go and do love spells don't understand the fact that you do a love spell, somebody's obsessed with you and all that shit, then they come back, stalk you, and try to murk you and shit because you don't want to be with them anymore. Little did you know that person was pulled out of your life because you had no business being around that person whatsoever. God's rejection is our protection, and I will stand firm in that belief. I will stand firm in that belief. And the thing about practitioners like that as well, not all of them are bad. I feel like there are people out there that are good, that definitely do healing work. They do work on their self. I feel like if you're doing work on yourself, do what you do, boo. Period. I'm not going to hate on anybody for that. But there are literally people out there that do what you do, boo. Period. I'm not going to hate on anybody for that. But there are literally people out there that will sit there and all they need, thank you so much for the roses, is that they're going to make sure that they attack you every single time, and that once that energetic door is opened, if you are not spiritually aware, that it's still open, what they're going to do is they're going to leave that cracked. So that every time they want to come in the spirit and they want to steal from you, they want to torment you, they want to do spell work to make you come back to them or feel like you're cursed, that they have that entryway into your energy. And they don't have to ask for consent anymore. It takes one time. Like, has anybody else's parents ever tell you that it takes one time to lay down and you can get pregnant and have a baby? One time to lay down and have a child. It's the same thing with witchcraft. It takes one time for a bitch or a dude to get in your energy and have that consent from you, and it is a fucking field day for them bitches. They are running circles around your energy. And what they don't tell you too is a lot of you, your energy is more powerful than them. They don't have the power that you have because they work with lower level shit. They work with low level deities. They pray to false gods or Satan or whoever they pray to. And then they'll go and manipulate a whole crowd talking about, did you know that Satan was really God? No, Satan is not God. That's a fucking lie. That is a whole ass fucking lie. That shit is so weird to me when people try to manipulate things in that kind of way where it's just like, do you understand how dumb you sound? Because when I hear people say that kind of shit, I'm like, you straight sound like an idiot. You straight sound like an idiot to me. Like, I don't know if you know you're an idiot, but I know you're an idiot. Oh my God, y'all. I'm telling you. I am telling you. And as far as like dudes, because I feel like there is no, it wasn't that. They said I was spreading misinformation. You're good. It had nothing to do with you. They didn't want me to get the message out. So that confirmation, y'all hear that? For those of y'all that just joined, if y'all want to help me reach my gift goal, I'd greatly appreciate it with those boxing gloves, okay? I greatly appreciate it, boo. Make sure you tip your favorite reader. Your favorite spiritualist. Yeah, that shit was crazy, huh? How that just came through right in time. Confirmations everywhere, y'all. But I'm telling you, like, how I feel like a lot of these spiritualists that we talk about are women too. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, there is men in this game as well. And I feel like a lot of these warlocks definitely enjoy the fact that the focus is mostly about witches. The focus is mostly about witches. You know what I'm saying? And so they take advantage of that to act like, oh, spell work, little old me, I would never. I would never ever. These men really do take advantage of that. But I'm going to tell you right now, y'all, I have seen it with my own eyes. Men warlocks. And they are some crazy ass motherfuckers. Huh, they are all women, dude. Because there are some bitch made men that are doing like spell work. All the real masculines know that the power's within them. They don't have to do that. But I'm going to tell you, I have come across a lot of high-level warlocks. And the one thing I will tell you about them, which I feel like is kind of a cool way or indicator, morning, it's a good indicator on if they are one or not, is when they are in to DRUGS, when they run around with hood boys, when they are involved in trafficking people, okay? And they're always, I feel like majority of them are always cheaters. They're always cheaters too. Or the man with little dick syndrome, you know what I'm saying? The men that have to puff their chest out and act like they're alpha. Because real divine masculines, like, they don't have to do that kind of shit. Their energy speaks for itself. Their actions definitely speak for itself. They don't have to go around telling everybody how tough they are or how masculine they are. I agree with that. A lot of them don't believe in God. But the thing about it is that part's tricky, because some of them will straight up tell you they're Satanists or atheists. Other ones like to hide even further and even deeper, because they like to make their prey easy. You know what I'm saying? So they'll sit there and act like a whole ass man of God. Little do you know that that man you're falling asleep to every night or falling asleep next to is literally like doing rituals over your body. Satan incarnate. Yeah, that garage you never looked in, that box you never looked in, that closet you never looked in, that's where he keeps all his spell work shit. All his tools, all his crystals. That closet you never looked in, that's where he keeps all his spell work shit. All his tools, all his crystals, all his little notebooks with his hidden petitions to trap you in the spirit. I'm gonna tell you, like, people are cutty as fuck. People are cutty as fuck. And they will sit there and whole ass, men and women, like, marry you in the spirit, block your dreams, block your vision in the spirit, marry you in the spirit, and then you have a whole ass spiritual spouse you didn't even know about. That shit is so crazy. That's why it is always important to make sure that you keep yourself as spiritually clean and spiritually awake as you can. How many laps do I do? I don't know. It depends on the day. I'm usually out here jogging, but I was like, I'm still talking, so I'll stay on here. I was like, I'm still talking, so I'll just stay on this bitch. Like, there's some of y'all that were in relationships with these warlocks, these witches. Look at that crap. Look at that ghost. And I was, dude, that literally goes with what I was just about to say. You were dating, married to these warlock witches, and your ancestors woke you up right in time to get away from these people before it was too late, before somebody put their hands on you and like bludgeon you to death. Some of y'all even got poisoned and shit. Okay, like slip shit in your drink or your food, and you woke up the next day barely able to get up, blurry vision, not able to see, feeling like you were just gonna like expire. But somehow, some way, your ancestors made sure that whoever you are, your body fought that off. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand until they're in that kind of situation. Because you're going to have a lot of people out here calling you crazy, telling you that shit never happened. Oh, look at that. That branch fell right in the water. Timber. Because they're being exposed, bro. You're going to have a lot of people out here telling you you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. That never happened to you. And that's one of their tactics, too. Those witches and warlocks. You'll be like, bro, you cheated on me. Bro, you poisoned me. Bro, you did this to me. You tried to murk me. And they'll be like, you're crazy. They will literally tell you that. They'll be like, you're crazy. What are you talking about? Then they'll try to run that shit of, oh my God, you're on drugs, aren't you? Oh my God, somebody manipulated me against me, didn't they? They always pull out the weirdest shit to gaslight you with. And what these people don't know is, the funny part about it is, sometimes when people are trying to gaslight you, they do a little bit too much. They do a little bit too much. And you're like, You wake up at the right time and you think, are you fucking gaslighting me? And then their whole cover's blown. It's like a domino effect after that. The second that they go overboard or they say some off the wall shit, because sometimes they fuck up when they get scared and they will say some off the wall shit, and that boom triggers an awakening inside of you, and you go, oh my god, this fucker was really trying to kill me. Oh, this person was really trying to ruin my life. And then that's, of course, when they lose control over you, when they can't put you back to sleep, when you really wake up and see somebody for who they really are. What ends up happening is that's when they start going to the heavier spell work. That's when they start going to the heavier spell work. Oh, now I gotta put this person back to sleep. That's when they start doing the death magic. Oh, it's been 4 months and this person's not coming back for real. Oh yeah, they gotta go. Because a lot of y'all sat around, and it's crazy because y'all just be knowing too much. Sorry, I have to stop and do this stupid thing. Why is it not letting me verify, you stupid piece of crap? Thank you. It's trying to tell me that I was inactive, and then it didn't let me verify that I was active. Stupid. But that's when these people start getting real pissed, is when they can't put you back to sleep and they go, oh, he's really gone. Oh, she's really gone. Now what the fuck am I gonna do? Because that's when they know, like I said, it's a domino effect. Once they lose you mentally, they lose you physically. Once they lose you physically, they lose you spiritually. Oh, that's way cool. Walking your dog, heck yeah. My dog can't hang with my walks. I gotta take him on shorter walks because he's got his little stubby legs. So I'm gonna tell you that's how that goes, is no joke. Once they lose you mentally, then they lose you physically, then they lose you spiritually. And it takes a while, because once you're intimate with somebody, or you let them into your energy, you trust them, you tell them secrets about you, as the woodpeckers fly by, what ends up happening is these people get to a point where they get crazy. Because once you live in energy that is not yours, that you're not supposed to be in, what ends up happening is you get addicted to that. A lot of y'all have realized through all these trials and tribulations that your energy is like a drug to these people. It's very addictive, because it's like, how am I gonna say, is that a woodpecker on the ground? It fucking is. What the hell? Look at this shit. I don't know if y'all watch them fly away. Watch. That's good luck and abundance right there. Yeah, there he goes. That's good luck and abundance right there. That was like 5 woodpeckers I just saw. But no, that was actually a woodpecker. But there are flickers out here too. I've seen the flickers before. Flickers are really cool. Actually, I have an ancestor that likes to send me flicker birds. That's how she represents herself. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, like, it's gonna be a long road for some of y'all. Oh yeah, they're all around here. I'm sure there's a bunch of flicker birds around here. But for some of y'all, it's been a long road. For others of you, you are, you know, just getting away from all of it. We're all on different parts of the journey, going to the same place. We have the same end game, the same goal, which is to get away from these people, live our life, and live in our purpose, is how I want to say it. So, as much as it sucks to always hear these readings, because I know a lot of the time I'll tell y'all, be patient. It really does suck to be patient. It's hard, because going through this is not for the weak, and it's not easy at all whatsoever. But it's worth it. It's worth it. I feel like one of the only good things that some of the adults told me in my life when I was younger was, patience is a virtue. And I feel like it really truly is, because over the last, I want to say 11 years, I've really truly seen that. Because for some of y'all, which I know you can relate, I definitely had to, I was in a 10-year on and off relationship. Damn, no, it's been like 14 years. Okay, so I was in a 10-year on and off relationship. And no matter how hard I tried to get away from that fucker, oh my God, bro. Like, he would do spell work on me, keep pulling me back, beat the living shit out of me. There's so many times that I should have been completely annihilated. Like, I shouldn't even been here anymore. And there's just like that one time that it took me, and I had a spiritual awakening, and I got to see him for who he really was, and I was like, I'm fucking out. And I used his tactic against him. I acted like everything was good. I was like, oh no, you know what? I'll come back, we're good. Everything's okay. And when I left and I got back to my house, I went off on that motherfucker. And I told him, I was like, I don't ever want to see you again. People always want to tell people, like, just leave. Just leave. And I agree, you should leave. But it's not that simple to where you can just leave sometimes. Especially when you're a woman, or when that man will take every single friend, every single family, every single resource away from you and isolate you from the whole world. And you're in, like, you have nowhere to run, nothing to do. I remember spending a year on the street, like literally on the street, pregnant, because I needed to get away from him. And then like, after leaving him for a little while, I ran into his friend, who is the same exact type of person, and we dated. And I was like, damn, bitch. It just kept, like, one after another. It was like the same soul in a different body. So I understand how some of y'all feel. You know, I've been through the freaking trenches too when it comes to relationships. I've actually never, all right, I've had one person half-ass love me the way that they should have. Shout out to my first baby daddy. He's cool. We're friends. He's a good person, not a narcissist. Just wrong timing, wrong person, too young. That's how I'm gonna put it. But other than him, like, I can honestly say I have never ever in my life, not a friendship, not a family member, not a relationship, where somebody who has actually stepped up and loved me in the correct way. So for those of y'all that feel that way, I want you to know you're not alone. That happens to a lot of us. That's why God will bless some of us with children, is because children definitely show that unconditional love. Dogs and cats, well, dogs too, I feel like. Cats sometimes too. They'll show you that unconditional love that, you know, they don't expect something from you. They're not trying to hurt you. They're not trying to steal from you. They're not trying to demean you or deplete you. So for a lot of my followers in here that have kids and shit, I know they be getting on our nerves sometimes, talking back, talking all that shit, being little turds, you know what I'm saying? But value that, because a lot of you that were strong enough to still unconditionally love people despite the harm and horror that they put you through, y'all received a blessing in the form of a child or children. And they are truly a gift. They really are. Because I can honestly say, like, the second person I had a child with, like, bro, honestly, the world would be better without him. But I wouldn't change a thing, because of the fact that my daughter is an amazing little girl. And she came at a time where I didn't know if I was gonna give up or not. Like, I didn't know if I wanted to be here or not anymore. And when I got pregnant with her, I already had my first daughter, and I was like, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do this by myself with 2 now. But now I could not imagine life without her. Like, she is so fun, and she's gonna grow up to be an amazing young lady. Both my daughters are, and I'm sure y'all can relate to that, daughters and sons alike. But it's crazy how that kind of stuff works out. How y'all can relate to that, daughters and sons alike. But it's crazy how that kind of stuff works out. How you sit and never get that unconditional love, but then you get like the dopest dog or the coolest little kids. And when you raise those kids correctly and give them that love that nobody ever gave you, you really like, I want y'all to def kids correctly and give them that love that nobody ever gave you. You really like, I want y'all to definitely like take a look at the way you raise your kids today and like how they act. You really like, I want y'all to definitely like take a look at the way you raise your kids today and like how they act, who they are, who they're becoming as a person. And I want you to definitely pat yourself on the back, because that takes some true strength to raise a child with love unconditionally and warmth and tenderness, when all you have gotten is like damn near beat the fuck up. Like, let's be real, like just completely mangled by the people in your life and the people around you that were, you know, supposed to love you, supposed to, whoa, shit, your life and the people around you that were, you know, supposed to love you, supposed to, whoa, shit. Oh, that dove just flew over my head out from the top of the bridge. That, like, you know, like to love them unconditionally and actually do a good job raising them when you've been nothing but mangled by the people around you. I feel like people don't realize that it is a superpower. It is a blessing to have a beautiful heart and keep that beautiful heart when life has beat the shit out of you. So for all of those of you out there today that still have that heart of gold, so for all of those of you out there today that still have that heart of gold, even though it has been trampled on many a times, like, be proud of yourself. That's not easy. That's not easy, and it's not fair, but we definitely all go through everything for a reason. To level up, to learn, to teach others. 111 as I said that. But I think that people really don't put a lot of stock in how strong that is, how strong of a person you are to be able to go through hell and walk out with a couple little bumps and bruises. To be able to go through hell and walk out with a couple little bumps and bruises. There's a lot of us out there that have had to make hell a home damn near all our life, because that's all we've ever lived in. I know that for me, I'm gonna tell you right now, thank you, I appreciate that comment. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've never in my life lived in a home where I have been in peace ever in my life. I still to this day never had a place that has been peaceful whatsoever, and I'm still working on that. But to be able to find peace inside yourself when there is nothing but chaos around you on the outside, and then you have chaos in your home, that shit right there is a superpower as well, boo. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, okay? Y'all are some strong ass people. To be able to live with such dark people, or live with people that, you know, down low hate you, or whatever it may be, and still find a way to find inner peace, even though there's nothing but chaos and hell outside of you. It's funny because I feel like people always look at, you know, superpowers, or because I want to call it a superpower. They look at superpowers or gifts and abilities as like seeing in the spirit. As far as superpowers like flying and all that shit. But the real superheroes are people like that get looked over completely. The people that sit in the most unfavorable or hard positions and can still wake up and not only inspire themselves, but like some of y'all are out there inspiring other people to keep their head up. I feel like a lot of light workers, the one thing that we always do is if we can't feel okay, if we can't have a good day, or it's just too hard, we definitely make sure that we put that smile on for other people and make sure that at least if we can't have a good day, somebody else is gonna have a good damn day. We don't give a fuck. Someone's gonna be happy in this bitch. Someone's gonna be happy in this bitch. Because I've had days like that. I've definitely had days like that. And then it's funny because as we go out and we're like, I'm feeling shitty, let me go heal other people. The funny part about it is the hidden plan of God is that not only are you going to heal those other people, 555 as I said it, but you're going to heal yourself while you're healing those other people. Because you might do something to make somebody laugh or smile or compliment them, and the response that they have is going to make you laugh or smile or feel good. And I feel like that's definitely a light worker quality. Karmics do not have that quality whatsoever. They don't have the quality of, you know, bringing joy and abundance to somebody else and that being important to you, you know, but we do. That is like the power of happiness. That is the power of love. That is the power of joy and high vibration that I feel like a lot of these people are never going to understand. And like I'm always going to tell y'all, 111 as I say it, I'm always going to tell you guys, make sure that you're always living in the present, because every good and bad thing has made you who you are and is shaping you into, because every good and bad thing has made you who you are and is shaping you into who you're supposed to be. Every good and bad thing has made you who you are and is shaping you into who you're supposed to be. Every good and bad thing has a lesson, and as shitty as it is for the bad things, it's a blessing too. I know that for me, which I'm sure a lot of you can resonate with this. I have been so hurt and showed what I don't want so many times that I'm gonna be a hell of a person for the man that comes in and actually wants to marry me one day, for my counterpart. I've been shown so much hatred and envy and what I don't want that now I know exactly all the things that I won't put up with, that I won't deal with, that I won't tolerate. But in a weird, odd way, even though there hasn't been a lot of good, somehow, some way, through the bad, we figure out, because we have to sit down and really analyze it, what is it that I do really want? Like, how do I really want to be treated? What do I want my life to look like? And then we get to create this beautiful life for ourselves. What do we want it to look like? And on top of it, I'm just gonna say that there's people in life that they get all the good parts early on, and then the rest of their life is shit because they don't pay attention, they don't learn from the lessons. The cool thing about us is we got most of the bad shit out of the way early. We got most of the bad shit out of the way early. all the drama, all the lessons, the karmics, because we never stop learning. And there's always going to be something bad. But we got all the heavy bad shit early. And we chose to take that on, being like very little experience as beginners. And because of that, this next part of our life, this next season, is all about winning. It's all about blessings. It's all about happiness. It's all about what we want, because like I said, we learned what we don't want. About creating our reality, because now we understand that that's actually a thing, right? Now we understand it's actually a fucking thing. Before we might not have. We were too young or spiritually asleep. But now is the time where we actually get to be happy. Where we get to